Hello there, my crypto bit brothers and sisters. This here is Bulldog Rod, and over here we got Papa Ron is in the building again.
Hi, Rod.
Hey, Ron, what's happening?
Just exciting about all these cryptos being as low as they are.
Hey, you know what? When I saw that, I said, "Oh my gosh, now is the time to be buying it up like crazy." You know that?
Yeah, most people got out of bed and looked at it and probably had a heart attack. And I'm thinking, God, where can I get some more money to buy these things?
Hey, you know what? You know what else I was thinking? I don't know. I'm just, and I know we talked a little bit about this stuff before we came on the air, but you know and I'm with you when you said that the reason why this market's so down, nobody can get in there to buy it because everybody's shutting down all the freaking exchanges.
Well,
We're not shutting them down, but making it hard to buy.
Yeah, that ties into this first little article we have here,
Rod.
Oh,
well, good.
That
Let's talk about it.
Markets Insider. This is the CEO of Bitstamp. I think they're out of London, and they're one of the oldest exchanges.
Yeah, okay.
He says all platforms are struggling with a massive amount of new users. So it's not so much that there's nobody buying this stuff, and that's why they're dropping. I mean, people are still trying to get into this market like crazy. And of course, they contribute, not him, but you know, you read some of the news articles on some of the mainstream places, and they want to blame it on rumors out of South Korea and stuff, but I don't know. I think it's more to that. This is a pretty healthy drop. We haven't seen one like this in the year we've been in this, Rod.
No, I know. It's almost 10 grand, man.
Yeah. And this, I think this article says, and we won't belabor this too much, but he says they've gone, they used to get 10,000 a day at the start of 2017 to over 100,000 a day by the end of 2017. And that's, remember, we heard Coinbase saying those same things. And here's Bitstamp that most of us probably don't even use. I have an account there, but they're still claiming 100,000 a day too, trying to get into this. So it is. It's still real healthy.
No wonder they're having problems keeping up. Doesn't their exchanges or software or whatever the freak they call it, those servers, have a hard time doing that?
Oh, sure they do. I'm sure they're upgrading all the time and constantly hiring employees and all that. It's a struggle. I'm sure it is. And there's more exchanges coming on board. We know there's a couple new ones that just opened in Japan.
Yeah.
Man, the market is going. Don't let this downslope affect you. Matter of fact, the whole thrust of this video tonight is that if you're thinking about XRP or Ripple, it is time to buy. Let's move forward. We got a lot of
we got a lot of stuff to cover,
and we'll try to do it quick. But here's one more quick article. Mark Cuban, the owner of the Dallas Mavericks. Next year, he says his season tickets, you can buy them with Bitcoin.
Hey, look at that.
So another thing Bitcoin. That right in the mainstream, you bet, it's happening. Well, folks, and Rod, here's what we were just talking about the this is CoinMarketCap, folks, and this is kind of the evening of the big drop. I mean, it's been red all day, most of it. Bitcoin is down 20% in the last 24 hours. It was below 10,000 today, Rod, I think.
Oh, my heck.
Talk about if you had 10 grand to drop into another Bitcoin, it's the time. Ethereum, and here's what we want to talk about right here is Ripple today. It's sitting right now at $1.10, so it's gone up a nickel. And folks, you can click on the markets here and see where to buy this. And of course, Ripple's sold in quite a few places. And this pair tells you what they will take for XRP. So, the example in Bitfinex here, they'll take US dollars for XRP there.
Cool.
So will Bitstamp. So that kind of shows that. But if honestly, let's go back those charts, Rod. In the last I clicked this onto 3 months. I am the worst guy with this stuff. It got as high as $3.75 a coin, maybe even a little higher. And that was back in January 4th. 12 days ago, it was $3.75, and it's $1.10 right now.
Bye.
Yeah, honestly, and if you're thinking about Ripple's the coin you want to get into, it is the time. And folks, what we want to do is we just want to kind of show you in the last couple weeks even all the positive things that have happened with XRP and Ripple. And this could be a great investment because they are really proactive and moving places. So let's real quick just take a look at these. We don't want to belabor this all night, but here we have a Ripple tumbles more than 40%. Of course, this article came out today, I believe, and they talked that it was down 40% to start 2018. And just a great buy. And I think I read one article earlier that said it was down 60% at one point, Rod.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
That's
huge savings. Folks, here's their website, and we're not going to go through everything that XRP and Ripple's doing and is about. You know, if you're kind of new to Ripple or thinking about it, get on their website. I would scroll down here. They have taken on some huge customers. We're going to talk about a few of those tonight. But these solutions right here, this is where you'll want to go and kind of read some of the things they're doing. You can click on these tabs here and read more about what that each tab means and so on. And those three things are kind of their focus about cross-border settlements, using their own blockchain that they created. They've created XRP to ride on that blockchain. But all these banks are presently not using XRP. Some of them are, I think, but it's designed to do that. So as more and more people come onto this, here I'm doing just what I said I wouldn't do. You got companies like Swift and these banks. So when they send money, let's say somebody wants to wire money to Japan.
Yeah.
So when they come in and wire money over there, that bank has to have an account with currency in there to settle that cross-border send, that payment. So it becomes a real liquidity problem because they have all this money around the world sitting there waiting. Swift gets involved, and that's the avenue they use to do that. Well, with XRP, where everybody's using the same token, this XRP, they wouldn't have to have all these accounts with all these their own currency sitting around waiting to settle these payments. So I think sooner or later XRP is going to come into the fold on this, and they'll see the wisdom.
Apparently they really hadn't seen the vision of that part of it.
I think it just takes time, Rod. When you start dealing with international banks and stuff, you know, these guys don't make decisions in a weekend. It just takes some time to institute all these things. So, but that's basically kind of what they're doing, and the banks are jumping on board. They've had several just recently sign up more. And even, so let's look at a few more of these real quick. Here's even MoneyGram. MoneyGram just this week, or late last week, signed up and adopts Ripple's XRP, an open-end pilot for international money transfers. They see the wisdom in it.
Me too.
And then right before that, we covered this about a week or 10 days ago. American Express and Santander, huge bank, team up with Ripple for cross-border payments. I mean, these are big companies coming on board here. If you don't think Ripple's going back up when you got big dogs like this in the game, XRP, I mean, this is just like everything else is down. XRP and Ripple's going to take off again. Perfect time to buy.
Yeah.
Now here's something too. I don't know. I have never heard of this Toast wallet till today, Rod.
Me neither.
And I didn't even get on and download it to see what it was about or any of that. But I guess this Toast wallet is a free open source Ripple XRP wallet. for Android, Windows, I mean, pretty much all your systems. And you can download that on your mobile or your tablet, or I think your desktop too.
PC, tablet, yeah.
But what's interesting, you can store your coins on here, but Toast Wallet just sent out a tweet. And what's the date on this baby? I want to say it's the 15th, so it was yesterday, January 15th. And they put a little survey on this tweet. They're saying if Toast Wallet added an option where you can buy XRP through the app using a credit card and a fair price, you know, how much do you think you'd buy? So they're trying to get a feel of how many customers would actually be purchasing XRP through a credit card on this app, Rod.
Whoa.
Oh, it'll do wonders for Toast Wallet.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, even though XRP's on a lot of the exchanges, and once you buy it, you still got to find a place to put it.
Yeah.
But this Toast Wallet could be the answer of storing it and continue to purchase and maybe liquidate it.
Man, that would be awesome.
Yeah. So that tweet's
I
on
wish
there.
they would all do that.
The advancements, Rod, in this technology is coming forth. Don't you agree?
I agree. You know, if this Toast Wallet makes it big with this XRP, you know other people are going to be getting on, because we, in America anyway, love our credit cards. We'd get right on there and buy everything with credit cards.
Convenient, I know. and this ties into what Litecoin is looking at, doing those atomic swaps, where you can just swap wallet to wallet. You don't even need an exchange in the middle. These exchanges, believe it or not, their days might be numbered. I don't know if they'll totally be out, but if these atomic swaps become easy to and painless, not painless, but you know, there's no glitches or nothing, man, that's going to be the way to fly. Everybody's going to jump on board with that stuff. You know it. Here's something else too, Rod, that came across, and that's Visa, blockchain engineer. They put out they're looking for a blockchain engineer. This is kind of like a hired help application. They're looking to hire some help. And here's their job description and responsibilities for the person they want to hire. And then let me read this line here. We're seeking a strong developer experienced with Ethereum and blockchain architecture to be part of team tasked with building distributed application. Our ideal candidate has built and released distributed applications, has worked with Ripple, R3, Ethereum, and or Bitcoin blockchain, and has experience with Solidity. So even Visa, and of course they include Ripple because of their cross-border transactions. I mean, they got it nailed down to where it's within seconds, where you take Ethereum and Bitcoin, and the time difference is quite substantially different. Yeah. So even Visa is moving into blockchain, and they want some developers on their team that can. They're looking to the future too, Rod. It's happening.
They're wanting to get on that blockchain, and also that that Bitcoin stuff, Bitcoin, Ethereum, anything to do with transferring money.
Well, there's so much of it that goes on, and it's not just customer to retailer that we get involved with. I mean, there is money sent around this world all the time.
Yeah.
Now, this article with Visa is about the same as that we just read, kind of, but Visa introduces international business-to-business payment solution built on chains blockchain technology. So they are heavily moving into this stuff, and it's not just Visa, folks. I mean, we've had other articles where you see Walmart, Samsung, Toyota.
Oh yeah.
There's not a major company out there that I don't think's looking at blockchain technology right now.
And we see something every day. We always bring them up.
Yeah. What's going on over there? What are you munching on?
Oh. You know I'm from Texas.
We're trying to do a show here, Rod.
I'm munching on
pecans,
some
baby.
pecans.
Yeah.
Sorry, I didn't eat dinner tonight. I just jumped on to help you, Ron. So I'm eating these here. Ooh.
I remember when I lived in Texas, Rod, and especially in Corpus Christi, where you're kind of from. The pecan trees, folks, are everywhere, and just walking down the sidewalk, there's pecans. You could, certain times of the year when the harvest is, but man, they're everywhere. You can just pick them up on the sidewalk and eat them.
You bet.
Yeah,
worms and all.
Worms and all.
We got a lot of protein.
Well, here's also another thing. Just recently, top Korean banks worked with Japan Bank to modernize cross-border payments.
Look at that. Look at that. Look at that.
They all see the need of it, or the benefit of it, I guess. Not so much the need. They're functioning as they are now.
The need and function. You always try to make things go faster.
And cheaper.
Yeah, I mean, that's right.
To send.
That's right.
That's right. It's a lot cheaper. And here's the last thing we kind of want to cover, folks. Ripple locked up a bunch of coin, 80 billion, and they set the terms on this that they could cash out. I think it was a 100 million a month if they needed it to keep expanding. Well, they haven't needed it.
No.
And so this article talks about that they're just keeping those tokens locked up. They don't want to flood the market with them, even though they're worth $80 billion.
Wow.
They put 55 billion XRP in an escrow account, which allows it to sell up to 1 billion every month. And they've declined to do that. They don't want to affect the price of XRP. And by flooding all this into the market, they feel that might. And they just don't need it right now. I mean, they're self-supporting. Things are looking real rosy for Ripple. They're out of San Francisco. Coinbase is a neighbor of theirs in San Francisco.
It's funny. These guys have all that extra money, and Bitcoin has gone down.
What are you referencing, Ron?
Well, you said they didn't want to flood the market to bring the price down. Have they brought the price down?
It's gone down. Everything has gone down. Anything, and Ripple isn't hinged on Bitcoin, but so many of these coins and tokens are hinged on Bitcoin that if Bitcoin dips, they all kind of follow suit there. But Ripple's not, but yet it just makes you wonder, like we talked at the first of the show, what's really going on here? I don't think a few rumors out of Korea are going to tumble this like this. There's something else in the works.
Do you remember just a few months ago when the Chinese said they were going to be bringing it all down? There was a little dip, but it wasn't bad, man. Not like this one.
No, it went right back up from those China rumors of the ICOs and the exchanges and all that. Yeah. Sure. Well, it just makes you wonder. The big boys around the world have to see the money that's being made in crypto, and what drives them nuts is that it's guys like you and I, Rod, that are making money on this, and it drives them nuts, I'm sure. So maybe there's maybe the big boys are getting in now with these low prices. Maybe they helped bring it down. I don't know, but I'm just I just don't believe that some of these rumors have done this for this long.
I don't either.
But folks, it's to our advantage. Honestly, it's time to buy. So if Ripple's your coin, get on it.
Or if any of them's your coin, get on it.
Yeah.
I mean, even Bitcoin, look at it, 11.
I know.
Grand.
I know.
Oh my hell!
You're going to make money at that.
Yeah, yeah. It's 10 grand down.
Well, thanks for watching, folks.
Appreciate it. Thumbs up. Give us those thumbs up and pound them thumbs up and beat them and bat them. However way you want to do it, that's okay with us. But just give us a thumbs up and God bless.